How does this year's Jim Casey Community Service Award winner lead differently? By seeing a problem and saying yes to his community.
We grew up in Lansdowne. My parents still live in Lansdowne today. It's an area where there's a tremendous amount of poverty. 1 in 4 families in the area live in poverty. 63% of the area graduate the 8th grade. Unemployment's double the national average. That leads to more drug problems. That means it's a higher crime rate here.
We have a lot of kids that's coming around in the area. You know, they really never had no place to go. There's no rec centers here in the area. You know, there's nothing here after school.
The family grew up playing a lot of sports, a lot of basketball at our local St. Clement's Church. And we decided that we wanted to do something for the Lansdowne community. LTA is a foundation we created in 2004. It stands for Leadership Through Athletics.
The Leadership Through Athletics Center is a lot of things, but the most important thing I think it is, it's a place where kids can come and feel like they're part of something special.
And it's really a facility that is about basketball and about sports and about bringing the youth in and our seniors in our community.
There's tons of kids that come through here, whether it's baseball, basketball, you know, not get in trouble on the streets and come here, play, and then go back home and do your homework.
I've been coming to LTA since I was about 10 or 11 to basically play basketball, get away from the neighborhood, get away from everybody. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you for everything.
Let's go, push it, push the ball.
On Saturdays, I run basketball leagues for the kids. And we really talk about the fundamentals of basketball, but it gives me the vehicle to talk about leadership, about how important education is, about doing the right thing.
But look, keep your head up. A good team beat us. On 3, team. 1, 2, 3, team!
Everybody has a place where they can lead, and he finds that. I really experience it as him finding the leaders in others.
He took me off the street, got me into basketball, because I never had to pay for a thing.
You gotta take the good with the bad.
And I've observed Pat, and he would put him through the drills. Pat started to change his philosophy a little bit, not so much on the drills of basketball, but for life in general. How these young people, through basketball, could help them possibly get into college.
40 of my kids that come to my summer camp from all over this area, when they come to me, they're D students. When they leave this gym, when they leave me, they're A students. You know, they prosper in classrooms and at home, so that's where it starts.
It's really myself and my 2 brothers. One's a plastic surgeon, one's a lawyer. I work for UPS. The thing I'm most proud of is they never forgot where we came from. And when I'm around a role model like my dad and around Jim Casey, you just learn to do the right thing. My dad's 85 years old today. He felt like you always needed to give back. And over a 50-year period, he collected over 35 awards from the community for giving service.
The athletics part, of course, will be important, but it's about adults caring about children. It's about adults caring about families.
The things that they do for the elderly in the mornings, the walkathons, and the health screening that they have here are very, very good programs here, and I think they need them in this community.
Safety is a #1 factor in my life, and probably the rest of the seniors too at Welk up here. I'm 84 years old. Now I gotta be careful what I do. In the winter we got heat, in the summer we got air conditioning, so you can't beat it.
It's funny because this place is now 12 years old and people take it for granted now. To us, this was an empty lot for a long time, and now it's a huge part of the Lansdowne, southwestern Baltimore County area.
I love it here. I work 7 days a week. I'm off Tuesday, I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, but I'm in and out of the building, and they all say to me, "Can't you stay away from this place?" But I can't. It's like a magnet. If I go by, I got to stop.
All right, win some, we lose some.
I get asked a lot of times, is running the facility fun? And I easily can say it is the toughest thing that we've ever done. It's extremely hard work.
Push it, Jordan. Push the ball.
But I grew up around my dad, and I've been at UPS for 40 years, and I've saw the great things that we do in the communities and what Jim Casey's done for our culture about getting involved in the communities.
It was a lot of fun. You guys got a lot better.
And the way I look at it is, we are the communities. We are part of it. We get our employees from the community. We get our business from the communities.
Pat is leadership, because it starts from the mentoring, heartfelt. That's a big heart, man.
Pat, we in the Baltimore area are so proud of you. We're proud of you because you do the things we want every student and every family to know about. You do the things that have us taking pride in our region, in our city, in Baltimore, in Lansdowne, and you're changing the lives of children. We are proud of UPS. We are proud of you, Pat Grace. We're proud to be able to say, you belong to us, and we belong to you, and we salute you.
Thank you. Thank you and good afternoon. In 1975, Paul Simon wrote a song called My Little Town about the community where he grew up. The song was sentimental, but held these bittersweet lines. There's nothing but the dead and the dying back in my little town. That could have been Lansdowne, Maryland, my little town. My dad and mom have lived there for 85 years and still live there today. I grew up there and still live there. Over the years, we saw our little town take a turn for the worse. Lansdowne got left behind. Many good people packed up and moved away. My brothers and I didn't leave. We had family and friends there. We felt we could make a difference in our town. We started our nonprofit, Leadership Through Athletics. Our mission, to develop today's youth into tomorrow's leaders. Our facility serves as a safe haven for our youth and our seniors, and a place to make our community proud. Since we started in 2004, our doors have opened more than 500,000 times to welcome kids and seniors from our community. A community where 1 in 4 families are living in poverty. Unemployment is over double the state average, and only 63% graduate from the 8th grade. Last April, a young man named Freddie Gray died in police custody, and riots broke out in Baltimore, just 4 miles away. 250 people arrested, 25 policemen injured, 300 businesses damaged, and 60 burned. That could have been my little town, but Lansdowne stayed calm. We hope it's partly because our kids had something better to do. They had a place to go. Not just on those nights of rioting, but through the years before, when Leadership Through Athletics gave them a safe place with mentors and volunteers and advice and hope. With additional help, they'll have a place to go in the future too. As a proud UPSer, receiving this year's Community Service Award is a tremendous honor. I will cherish forever being mentioned in the same sentence with Jim, while knowing 430,000 other UPSers are making a remarkable difference in their communities around the world. Again, I thank UPS for this great honor, and I am thankful for Lansdowne, our little town. Thanks.